The XM1 Chrysler is an American Rank 6 tank in War Thunder. Today I will be going over if this tank is worth it. I will be ranking each of these 7 things based on the tank's performance. Starting off with armor, I'm going to have to give it a 4 out of 10. Although it can eat some smaller rounds, it isn't anything amazing, and a lot of shells at 9.0 can go through it. In the X-ray view, it does seem to have a lot of fuel tanks in the front, which are great for dispersing the energy of rounds. Other than that, it is pretty mediocre in the terms of armor. It isn't anything amazing, but it isn't anything bad. For maneuverability, I'm going to have to give it an 8 out of 10. The forward speed of around 75 kilometers an hour and a reverse speed of around 41 kilometers per hour. Although it has great speed, the tank is very big, making it very hard to fit in tight corners. Overall though, the speed is very good. Next up is its weaponry, which I'm going to give a 7 out of 10. On its APFSDS, it has 284 millimeters of pen at 500 meters, which is good. It has heat for lighter targets with 400 millimeters of pen. It has 127 millimeters of pen on its hesh for other lighter targets. On its APDS, it has 252 millimeters of pen at 500 meters. On its APFSDS, it has 284 millimeters of pen at 500 meters. And it has smoke shells, which can be used to blind enemies or to give yourself cover. Although other tanks do have better armaments than the XM1, it is still very capable of destroying targets. Next up, for its survivability, I'm going to have to give it a 7 out of 10. First of all, it has blowout panels, which prevents ammo racking. Second of all, although it is technically an Abrams, it doesn't have the turret basket, which other Abrams tanks do. It also has composite spaced armor, which prevents heat rounds from doing much damage to you. Unfortunately, the crew is pretty packed together, so you will get your crew killed a lot. It does have a little hump on the rear of the tank where the engine is, which does prevent your gun from looking over. This can cause major issues, especially if the enemy is behind you. Overall, though, it is pretty good and survivable. Next up are features, which I'm going to give a 6 out of 10. First of all, the tank has thermals, which allows you to see targets from ranges where you would normally struggle to see them. You also get a wide variety of different types of shells, which can be used to your advantage. You do not get a commander sight, which may be an issue for some people. You also have 3 machine guns, 2 7.62 machine guns, and 1 12.7 machine gun. The 12.7 machine gun can kill lighter targets such as weasels, which you see a lot of at this BR. And the 7.62 machine guns can be used against open top targets if you see any. It does have a lot of features, but not as much as some other tanks, so it is overall just mediocre in terms of features. Is this tank worth it? Yes, I do think this tank is worth it, only if it is on sale. It is $60, which is pretty pricey for a premium. I also recommend it to only skilled players because unlike other Abrams tanks, it is not very noob friendly because of its lighter armor. Overall, I give this tank a 7 out of 10. It is very good, it's worth it if it is on sale. It has a good gun, good speed, mediocre armor, and mediocre features. It is pretty good.